Alright, you guys, and we are back on Sportsman Radio. I'm your host, Chris Shanafelt, and we are joined by Chicago Bears' sixth-round draft pick, cornerback out of University of Nevada, Isaiah Frey. Hey, Isaiah, what's going on? How are you, man?
Good. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm great. Thanks for joining me, man. I really appreciate it.
Oh, no problem.
Alright, Isaiah, so you started 3 years at Nevada. How would you describe your experience there?
It was a great experience. Just, every year I continue to get past the position at cornerback because I had never played it before. And I think my experience there, it went real well.
Last season, your senior year, you had 5 interceptions and 21 pass breakups. How do you feel about those stats?
I felt good about them. I worked hard for it, and, it was a long time coming for me to have a good year like that because, the year before, I kind of missed a lot of opportunities after I put myself in some great positions to make some plays. Last year, I made it a point to finish plays.
So you would say that was your best year in your college career, right?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, and do you have anything to say to the reporters and analysts? I've read a lot online, and they say you don't play physical and you have unrefined footwork. How do you feel about that?
It's kind of just something like the analysts, they give you a tag and it kind of sticks with you. And I don't pay no mind to it because I know the ability I have, and one of them is not being physical is not a problem for me, so I can definitely be physical.
All right, and we're going to see that with the Chicago Bears this season, right?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Isaiah, the NFL draft was just a few weeks ago. How did it feel, and what was your reaction when you found out you were coming to Chicago?
It was great. It was one of those, never forget moments, and it happened just out of nowhere. And it's one of those things I'll never forget for the rest of my life.
What were you doing on your draft day?
I was actually golfing, and I was golfing in my hometown, and they had called me probably around 1. I want to say that's when the 6th round was going, and I got so stressed out I stopped golfing, and then got that call, and it went pretty. I was pretty emotional. Started celebrating with my family members.
Do you mind sharing us a few words that was said in that phone call you received?
Yeah, it was actually pretty cool. The lady Robin called, and she said, "This is Isaiah Frey," and I was like, "Yes, it's me." And she said, "Hold the line, we might draft you." So I had to wait there for about 3 minutes, and after 3 minutes were up, she said, "Welcome to Chicago," and that's kind of how they broke the news to me.
Well, I've had a number of Bears on the show, Isaiah, and actually I just had Bears' 4th-round draft pick, Evan Rodriguez, on just a few days before rookie training camp started. Now that training camp has ended on Sunday, can you tell us about how it went and how you felt you did?
Yeah, it went good. It's a learning curve, and there's a lot of things you have to learn playing in the NFL. It's not like college where your ability can get you past the season and things like that. Now it's more, the knowledge of the game and your technique is the biggest thing. And as far as how I did, I think I did good, but there's an enormous amount of things I can improve on, and that only made me a better player.
Is there anyone that caught your eye that impressed you more than others in camp?
Actually, our receiver that we drafted, Alshon Jeffrey, he's the real deal.
Yeah, I heard he was cramping up, I believe, the first day. He must have really stepped it up after that. Is that right?
Yeah, he did good. I actually think he practiced, even with his cramps, and still did well. He did good all 3 days.
All right, and since you're playing defensive back, did you get the chance to defend him a little bit?
Yeah, we went against each other a couple times.
How'd that go?
We had our battles, I won a few, he won a few, stuff like that. So it went good, though. It was some good competition.
All right, and just a few days ago, Isaiah, you signed a 4-year contract with the Bears. In the past, have you ever even thought about signing a contract on an NFL team?
Nah, that never even crossed my mind because, when you're in college, that's just a dream. And a dream is, you just want it to happen. And when it actually happened, it was pretty surreal.
I've noticed a lot of rookies have signed 4-year contracts. Is that just a coincidence?
No, part of the NFLPA now. That's actually part of the rules. That a rookie that's drafted gets a 4-year contract, which in actuality doesn't really mean anything if you don't go on the field and do what you're supposed to.
Yeah, you could pretty much get that contract extended, or you could get cut right away, I believe, is still, right?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Isaiah, last but not least, is there anything you can guarantee us, Bears fans, that we can look forward to seeing you next season? Well, this season, I should say.
Yeah, I can definitely guarantee you that the team's going to play hard and we're going to win some good games this year. And for myself, personally, I'm definitely going to play the hardest I can and just compete as hard as I can.
All right, Isaiah, I appreciate your time. Congratulations on your success, and keep it up, man. I really look forward to seeing you at the summer mini camp in Bourbonnais, and even better at Soldier Field.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, Isaiah, take care.
All right, you too.